waiting for a stupid man to buy you flowers. You can buy them yourself. Have you ever heard of the phrase, you should travel when you are married, you should study abroad, do your master's, or maybe even go live your life once you are married? It's like society is constantly telling you that your worth comes from being a wife or being a daughter or being a sister, and you have 1001 responsibilities thrust upon you which you didn't sign up for, and you have to stand by them. In this process, you don't even get to listen to your heart. If you want to travel solo, if you want to go on solo dates, if you just want to fall in love with this beautiful life and give yourself the best things possible. It's like society is always telling you that you are so empty, you are not complete on your own, and you need a man to travel, you need a man for every single thing, and a single woman cannot even be happy on her own. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how you can fall in love with your company, enjoy traveling solo, go on solo dates, and become your own person in a way that it does not compromise our personal values and our deen. Honestly, I completely understand that it is very overwhelming, but you can start building your confidence step by step, and you definitely do not need to wait for a man for these 5 tips. I'm also going to give you a mini challenge with these tips so that you can really implement and take little steps towards falling in love with yourself and building your confidence. By the way, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe because I make videos every single week on how to balance deen and dunya. So the first tip is taking solitude as an opportunity for self-discovery. I read this beautiful book, which was The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown, and she said that sometimes we are so scared of being alone because we feel we might overthink and we might not feel as perfect as we think we are. So instead of putting yourself on very high standards, all you need to do is to take this time to understand yourself. If you overthink too much, if there are certain things that your mind goes to, you just take a moment to understand, what does it say about me? Why is this person bothering me? What are the things that I want to do when I'm alone? Even Prophet Muhammad, he loved to spend time on his own. He used to go to the cave of Hira to self-reflect. So this self-reflection time is a beautiful way to fall in love and to discover who you are as a person. Solitude is a gift, not a punishment. Instead of saying, I'm so alone, there is no man in my life, I don't have a lot of friends, think about and reframe your thought thinking, Allah has given me this time so that it's just him and me, so that I can get to know myself better. So the mini challenge here is to try journaling prompts like, what excites me? Who am I outside of people's expectations? Who am I as a person? What do I like? What are my dislikes? And also see how can I connect with Allah more and more in this freedom. So tip 2 is romanticize your life, of course, the halal way. And this is all about what are the things that you can do for yourself, which is going to make you feel loved. You can buy yourself flowers, you can make some nice tea for yourself, you can dress pretty without trying to impress anyone, put on a little makeup, you can read Quran, you can go for a walk, you can join a Pilates class. So do something that will make you feel like yourself. In the book, What a Time to Be Alone, the author talks about that being alone does not mean that you need to go out there and seek validation. You can just start to find beauty even in the small moments. Mini challenge of this tip is take yourself on a solo date. I absolutely love doing that. I love filming myself even when I'm alone. I've gone to so many cafes, so many restaurants, but if that overwhelms you, even if it is as simple as going to the park and reading, just take yourself on a solo date and see how amazing you feel when you are treating yourself. Tip number 3 is turn alone time into growth period. You're not alone. Allah says that He will not change the condition of the people unless they change themselves. So what is that one thing that has really annoyed you, or people have told you, oh, you should not do this? For example, I used to be super late everywhere, but now I have tried to work so much on it. So how can you take this time to self-reflect, to grow, to build a new habit, to leave a bad habit, and just to become a better person. What is the thing that you can do? So in this mini challenge, try one thing that you have always wanted to do, that you have always wanted to improve, and try to stick to it for at least 21 days. The fourth tip is try mindfulness. And honestly, this is something that I am also still working on, because I feel even when I'm praying, even in my salah, I feel that sometimes I am not as present. Like, we are with the Lord of the world, and I'm standing in front of him, and sometimes my head is thinking, I need to upload that YouTube video, so this is not good. And how can we be more present in the moment? How can we be more present with ourselves, with Allah, with our life purpose? How can we have more deep focus? How can we have more khushu, more sincerity, more devotion in the small little acts that we do? How can we be more present in the moment instead of rushing after when tomorrow will come, when the right person will come along, when we will get our love story? How can we actually start being more present in the moment and start thanking Allah for everything that we have? Start being grateful for where we are right now. No regret of yesterday and no anxiety of tomorrow. Just beautiful present, beautiful presence, beautiful feeling that I'm here and this is beautiful, you know? So the mini challenge here is every day for at least 1 week, try to disconnect yourself for 5 to 6 hours. Go on a walk, read a book, draw, paint, art, anything. But do not fill up your mind with these useless distractions. Just try to be in the moment. Maybe even take 5 minutes before you sleep to talk to Allah and really say, Ya Allah, like, this is what I'm struggling with. This is what I'm thankful for. And just stay in the moment. Stop this escapism, you know? Fifth and the final tip is strengthen your relationship with Allah and yourself. In the book How to Do the Work, the author really talks about that if you want to build a deeper relationship, what you need to do is you need to consider yourself as your best friend. So talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. You should be kind, you should use all the kind words, stop with the negative self-talk. Just try to understand yourself on a deeper level, because this is how you're going to build that strong relationship. Speak to yourself with kindness, write letters to yourself, and really try to understand what are the things that I like, what are the things I don't like, so that you really fall in love with who you are. So here, the mini challenge that I would like to give you is write a letter. Write a letter to your 10 years younger self and write a letter to your 10 years older self. You will realize that the problems you had 10 years ago were not that big problems. So, as you write the letter to your 10 years older self, you will also realize that the problems that you have right now are actually not that bad. And this will give you the motivation and the inspiration to just get through with today, no matter how difficult it seems. Here is a short summary of every single thing that I covered in this video. Honestly, being alone or going alone to restaurants isn't something to be afraid of, or even going to a new country is not something to be afraid of. It is a beautiful opportunity to fall in love with yourself, to fall in love with Allah. It's a time to reflect, grow, and fall in love with the beautiful person that you are. Let me know what you think about this video and if you want me to make video on any other topic. And I will see you next time, inshallah. Bye!